All right, want to say thanks to everybody supporting the channel with the super thanks at Banana Hobby Haters. Appreciate the super thanks. I know it's been a little while, but just getting back to the videos. Then we have at Jeremy Stewart 1785 supporting many videos. Thank you, brother. Then we have at Clean 1566. Definitely appreciate the super thanks. First time I've seen you. We have at Michael Van Kurt supporting many videos, whether I do automotive or car content. Then we have at Extreme RC 6797. Definitely appreciate you, brother. Then we have at Jerry Lewis 2320. Definitely appreciate the super thanks. Then we have at Michael Van Kurt supporting many of my automotive and RC content at Corti73. You as well, support many videos. Then we have at Michael Van Kurt again, 3576, supporting a short video. Definitely appreciate it. At Andrew Magro 7703, appreciate the super thanks, brother. Then we have at Tim Hewlett 51 IFY, definitely appreciate you. At JML USA 1, definitely appreciate the super thanks. Then we have at Jeremy Stewart 1785 supporting many videos. At Michael Van Kurt 3576, definitely appreciate you, brother. Then we have Michael Van Kurt 3576 supporting a short I did on automotive. Thank you, brother. Then at Michael Van Kurt, like I said, he supports many videos. No matter what I post, he's there. Everybody supporting at Michael Van Kurt. Again, definitely appreciate you, brother. Anybody that can support and does support, I truly do appreciate it. Helps me make these videos. At Corti73, you as well, supporting many videos. I do see them all. Even though I get busy, I got to give you a shout out. At Corti73, anybody that does support and supports, I definitely appreciate it. On to the video. All right, welcome back. So today we are back on the Promoto Mx. Last time out, had a lot of issues with keeping the front end down, so I need to make a change on this front. We are going to add some weight to it, but not only weight it, I've got to lower it down. So we're going to have to pull out the shocks, which basically involves loosening these sides. On both sides, taking off our brake cable, and then we should be able to slip the whole forks out. Now, I will have to find the shock tools for this that came with the Promoto. Hopefully I have them here. I don't know if I do or if I don't, but we'll make things work. That's going to pull off our front forks. So we need to get these things lowered down. I want a little bit of shock travel in there, but I don't need all this travel because we are not off-roading. Hopefully pop these things apart and see if I can get the front end lowered down, and I'm hoping that this will solve some of that gyro wobble that I have. I am going to just pull off these plastic rock guards, since truly I don't need them right now. And I am going to stick the front fender back on, since I'm going to lower it down. See, this one's really good. This one seems to have no tension in it. So we are going to take a look at all that stuff. The brake caliper won't come out unless you unbolt it. Alright, so I think we have to unscrew this cap, which is an 8. They'll slip out. Might be this side now. So here's where I believe the shock oil is. We can pull the spring down, get the springs out of here. Some shock pliers. So the black spring's at top, and you got the divider. Bottom spring. So black on top, silver at the bottom. And then from here, I can see a holder right here. And it looks like you turn this top part. These are not tight at all. Just unthreading the cap. Pulls apart all that stuff. And then that'll allow me to get a wrench in there. Alright, so this was the right way, is to hold this and unscrew this. And this was extremely. So this is going to lower this down. And that's where our shock fluid is at. Man, that was extremely tight. And then I gotta keep this in order for the top. And washers. So this side is the side I need to put fuel tubing on to lower this down. All right, we'll be back. All right, got some fuel tubing here. Try to make this end flat. Make sure this is the right size. That'll fit in there. Make sure it'll fit in here. That seems to be the one. And then this thing, I want to see how much I want to lower it. So what I'm going to do is about half the distance is what we're going to lower it. Cut two identical pieces. Then that goes over there. So what I have to do is take this out. Then we have to put this all the way down at the bottom. Then we're putting it back in. Then I need to put all this stuff back in there. So what I'm going to do is put some shock fluid in here. So we are going with 4750. So it's supposed to be right below those threads. So we gotta go a little more. Should make sure your O-ring goes in. Put on this spacer, then the O-ring, then our shock cap, then we got to do our springs. So black was at the top. Like that. And then the whole cartridge goes in. That. We should be shorter now. So you can see how much shorter the shock is. So we're going to do this all over again. Now that I know how it's done, I'm probably not even going to pull apart half of the stuff I pulled apart, because I don't need to. I'm not rebuilding it because it's leaking. But we are going to take out the cartridge. Alright. Same height now. Half the travel. So you guys think it'll be much lower? I have a feeling it's going to be a lot lower. do have some wheel weight that we're going to throw on the front. So let me get you guys up. All right, so we got the forks put back on. Here's our stance now. You can see the front still has travel, but that's it. It's pretty much level now from what I can tell. We got about 3 fingers there. We got about 3 fingers in the back. Where the front used to sit up higher, it is now a lot lower. And we could drop the front down even more if I have to. But I definitely don't want it rigid, because when it's going over the road, I pretty much want that. But now it's a lot harder to pick this up. And let me put it on the stand. I think we gotta go this way. As you can see, the rear wheel is off the ground, and look at the clearance we have under this now. So that's the rear wheel on the ground, but this thing, I can even tilt the bike forward now and it stays. But I think that this is going to help an awful lot with keeping that front end down. Is it going to get rid of the wobble? I'm not sure. But before I add any weight, I'm going to test it one change at a time. Like I keep saying, I did have to do a lot of wrenching on my cars, my personal cars, so I haven't had much time to work on this. But now I'm ready to get back out and get the Promoto out on a speed rip and see what happens. See if we can get some sort of full trigger out of this thing. Seeing if this is going to help us in any way. And yes, front fender back on. Some people wanted to see it back on, so it's back on. So we'll give it a rip like this. It is on 4S. It's a lot of power for the Promoto, and we'll see how it handles it. I'm just as curious as you guys, so we're gonna get it out and see if this thing's gonna go faster than 76 miles an hour. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next video. There he is behind with the gray pants, car number 4. How far up is he now? Where's the time? 23:287. Number 1.
Oh, you're so close. 23:278.
And that's it. They shut them down.
First in his age group. Pretty cool. 22-2.